Take a look at this absolutely stunning table for a wedding. I am absolutely in awe of this.
Thank
and
you.
Welcome back to Weddings in Style. I'm joined with Amanda Riley, who is the owner here. Basically, just talk about what we're looking at here, because this is absolutely beautiful.
Okay, so I mean, it's inspired by the Great Gatsby. The sort of the theme and trend this year is very romantic, whimsical, you know, retro flapper is kind of what we're seeing. So we sort of played it up on, you know, the bling and the soft colors and the sort of romantic peonies.
Right.
So that's kind of what we're seeing. I mean, we're starting to see that people are not doing, I don't know if it's the year 2013, but people are not doing the real big 200-person wedding anymore.
Okay.
So scaling it down a little bit, but then keeping it chic. So we're still upping the game a little bit, where it's breathtaking and it's romantic, and that's what we have here. So everything is rented in.
That's right.
So that's the beauty of the space, is it's never the same.
Right.
We really customize to each individual wedding. So everything that you see here, minus sort of some of the accessories, is from Party Time. So like local right here in Ottawa.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's fun. We can play around and.
That's right.
Yeah.
And in terms of color, are we still seeing a lot of pinks this year?
Pinks, yeah, corals, of course mint, emerald is the color of the year. But for us to kind of keep with the romance, you know, who doesn't love peonies and pinks?
I know,
and,
it's absolutely beautiful. And how do you kind of incorporate this all together? Because I'm looking at it, there's a lot happening here, but it all really balances and works well.
Well, I mean, you have your, when you're going higher end, you've got your Rydell glasses, so you've got your water, your wine, your white, and you can incorporate a fourth one in there actually, into a champagne flute. And then, you know what, we just sort of balanced it out. Bling, everybody looks better by candlelight.
It's
I
true,
mean, honestly.
it's so true.
So
I
a
love
lot
when
of
it's
that.
a little dark, right?
Yeah,
and I love
and
these
then
jewels.
back to sort of the 1920s. I mean, you know, Audrey Hepburn, kind of, you think, like it was just, she was glam, she was jewels, it was pearls, it was, you know, and that's, we're seeing a lot of jewels, a lot of bling, a lot of gold this year as well.
Okay, interesting.
Pearls, long necklaces, sort of the headpieces, the flowers. So that's kind of what we're seeing this year. So
fantastic. I love it. And this is so stunning. I was just saying how I could totally picture this at my wedding if I ever have a wedding. Moving on to some of the other trends we're seeing. Social media is huge, you were saying.
Social media is huge. There's no getting away from it. So this is kind of fun. So everybody uses Instagram. You can kind of, or Twitter, hashtag, you know, your name. So, you know, Melissa Lamb wedding, you know what I mean? And then so that way you kind of keep all your pictures organized in one place. So you just sort of do a search by a hashtag and you can kind of see what's trending. Maybe you'll trend in Ottawa for the evening, right? And this is really fun too, because not everybody can attend your wedding. You might have guests that are, you know, from afar, or people that are sick, or aging grandparents that can't make it. So what we're starting to see is live stream. So wedding streaming. So whether it's Skype, which we do a lot here. Yeah. And people can have front row center.
That's amazing.
You know, and still be part of your day.
So how does it work with the streaming, the live streaming?
Well, there's a couple of different ways you can do it. You can do it as basic as bringing your laptop or using our laptop and just connecting to Skype. And then people can create a Skype party, and people are just, they're all in there. I mean, you can have as much as 50 people in there if you want.
And you know, a lot of people, like you were saying, have older parents or people really far away that can't always make it to your wedding.
Yeah, and even if you're downsizing and people want to get married, so whether it's they're I don't know, they're traveling and they want to do a ceremony in advance, and people still want to be there for the, you know, the official part of it.
Exactly.
And they can still have front row.
I love it. And just quickly, our last trend we're seeing this year, pockets?
Well, pockets. I mean, every girl wants to update her Facebook status too. Married! So she can grab it out of her pocket and just, you know, off. Yeah, so that's a fun little trend that we're seeing this year too.
And then cakes, the ruffles as well?
Yeah, romance, right? So we're back to seeing the romance of, you know, the ruffles. And this is like, she's so fabulous. This is Julie Cole. And she made, that's flour. She made it by herself with, you know, sort of sugar flour. So we're starting to see that incorporated in again with the ombre sort of variants of, which you can do in any color. So you can take your themed colors and layer it.
It's so beautiful. Well, I love it. And my mouth has been watering because I'm seeing these appetizers over here. And we come back, we're going to talk a bit more about food.
Absolutely.
So stay with us. Lots more to come on CTV Morning Live.